Harley Davidson? Well, let me tell you, there's nothing that'll put a U-turn grin on your face any faster. I mean, this is hog heaven. Harleys are still mainly built by hand. They're the last of the two-wheelers built by American hands, and they're still the best.
It's something that really does get into your blood.
Power and the freedom.
There aren't any other motorcycles that have the styling, the feel, the comfort of what a Harley Davidson can give you.
It's a distinctly American lifestyle, an individualistic, diverse, and fun-loving ride that makes every journey an adventure, and the ordinary a little extraordinary.
I'm a California Highway Patrol officer, and I'm assigned to downtown Los Angeles, assigned to motorcycle duty. And so I've been working downtown.
They come from all walks of life, from all parts of the United States and Canada.
I'm a assembler, work for General Motors.
I'm a nurse at Butte County Jail.
I'm the Navy sonar technician on submarine. I'm a building contractor.
I'm a teacher's assistant for the trainable mentally handicapped.
There's all kinds of people, but there's always something in common. There's always a common link.
That link is a heritage that stretches back to 1903, whose appeal transcends social and economic stratus and binds them in a common love, Harley Davidson.
When a person buys a Harley Davidson motorcycle, they are really buying not only the Harley Davidson lifestyle, but they're buying a piece of that heritage. It does something to the inside of the person. And that's, again, something you can't put into words. It's a feeling. We sell a lifestyle. We sell mystique. We sell much more than a motorcycle.
First motorcycles that I had, a 1927 Harley 74 JD, they called them. I'm going to keep on as long as I can keep that bike right side up.
Harley was the first American motorcycle company founded. It is now the last remaining.
At one point, there were over 100 motorcycle manufacturers in the U.S. Harley Davidson is the only one left. And the only one left in the face of very, very serious Japanese competition. It's been a very, very tough marketplace, especially in the last 10 years or so.
At the York, Pennsylvania Harley plant is a collection of these American legends. A 1906 single-cylinder four-stroke. A 1913 V-twin, the precursor to the modern V-twin. This 1914 Harley, noteworthy as the first two-speed transmission with a foot-operated clutch. A World War I veteran from 1918, designed for use with a sidecar featuring carbide headlamps and Claxton horn. Ingenuity was never lacking in design. A 1929 twin engine on a single engine frame. And this 1941 first ever overhead valve 74 cubic inch engine.
If you were to take a picture of a 1949 Hydroglide that we built in Milwaukee at that time and put it right next to a picture of a 1991 Heritage Softail Classic, the untrained eye probably wouldn't be able to pick out the differences. I guess those of us that work in the business every day can pick it out. But the point is, it's almost an exact recreation of a 1949 model motorcycle, but it's with all 1990s technology and reliability.
Continuity in design and craftsmanship is a Harley tradition.
If you take a walk out on the assembly line right now, you'll find people that have been working for Harley Davidson and for the group here for a period of as many as 15 or 20 years. They're craftsmen, they're tradesmen, and another very important part of that is that they also ride motorcycles.
Although engines and transmissions are made at the Milwaukee plant, it is here at York that the final handcrafted assembly is completed.
Well, the vehicles are put together in a quadrant system where we actually build the frames and other components in a different location. The frame is hung on the end of the assembly line and then proceeds in a U-shaped format through the area where we install the engines first, then go on to the components like the wheels, handlebars are put together as a sub-assembly, and then they finally come down the final end of the assembly line where we add the last things like the gas tanks and the cosmetic pieces like the fenders and so forth.
275 motorcycles a day are assembled here, well below the level of demand.
We're very, very concerned about maintaining our quality, and so we've made a conscious decision not to raise, take the temptation of raising our production rates higher than the quality will allow. Quality is our number one most important product here.
Originality and quality, that's part of the Harley mystique. For not only are these factories museums, They are also shrines for Harley enthusiasts.
Arabs have Mecca, we got Milwaukee, right?
Exactly. We have had people, the likes of Dan Aykroyd, ZZ Top was just in Milwaukee yesterday, stopped by Harley Davidson. Jay Leno usually stops by to see us whenever he's in town. Billy Joel has been out here at the plant and toured the plant, taken a ride on our test track. It's just a very, very important part of a lot of people's lifestyles.
Harley owners groups, called HOGs for short, have the largest motorcycle club in the United States with over 30,000 members. These clubs not only sponsor social and competitive events, but also raise money for charities, like the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Our employees, our dealers, and our riders have contributed, usually this past year it was $2 million to muscular dystrophy. So there's a lot more to the sport of motorcycling than just a bunch of people going down the highway.
In the chaos of modern life, there are very few institutions left that unite police, teachers, assembly workers, grandparents, rich or poor, famous or anonymous. Harley is one such institution. It is not possible to pinpoint all the reasons why. Let's just say it's a lifestyle. A great ride on the road of life.